Have you ever watched a movie that left a lasting impact on you? Perhaps a scene or moment that still lingers in your memory. If so, you're not alone. The 1956 film Earth vs. The Flying Saucers is one of those classic science fiction movies that has etched itself into the annals of cinematic history. Directed by Fred F. Sears, this movie takes us on a journey into the realm of alien invasion, presenting a narrative that has thrilled and intrigued audiences for generations. But let's not dwell solely on the past. We're curious about your experiences with this film. Is there a particular scene or moment in this movie that has had a lasting impact on you? Or perhaps you have a personal story of how Earth vs. The Flying Saucers has inspired or impacted your life. We would love to hear your stories and memories in the comments below. Your insights and experiences add a unique dimension to the appreciation of this classic piece of cinema. Now, before we dive into your cherished memories and stories, here are some intriguing tidbits about the movie. Earth vs. The Flying Saucers is known for its groundbreaking use of stop-motion animation, which brought the extraterrestrial invaders to life on the screen. It's fascinating to see how this film, released in the mid-20th century, contributed to the science fiction genre's evolution. Additionally, it's worth noting that Ray Harryhausen, a legendary special effects artist, played a pivotal role in bringing the flying saucers and their destructive power to life. The film's impact on both pop culture and the science fiction genre cannot be understated. But now, it's your turn to take the stage. What's your most cherished memory or personal experience related to Earth vs. The Flying Saucers? We can't wait to hear your tales and insights. Share your thoughts in the comments below and keep the conversation going. Let's celebrate the enduring legacy of this iconic film together. The 1956 movie Earth vs. The Flying Saucers is notable for several reasons. One interesting fact is that Ray Harryhausen, the renowned special effects artist, considered it his least favorite of his films. Another intriguing tidbit is that Tim Burton, a big fan of Ray Harryhausen, paid tribute to the movie by recreating the destruction of Washington in his own film, Mars Attacks, in 1996. Additionally, some scenes in Earth vs. The Flying Saucers were filmed on Morning Glory Circle, a popular outdoor set on the Columbia Warner back lot, which also served as a major location for various other TV shows and movies. These facts shed light on the film's legacy and the influence it had on subsequent works in the science fiction genre. Despite Ray Harryhausen's personal opinion, Earth vs. The Flying Saucers remains a significant piece of cinematic history and a source of inspiration for filmmakers like Tim Burton. Earth vs. The Flying Saucers, a 1956 science fiction movie, was suggested by the 1953 non-fiction book Flying Saucers from Outer Space by retired U.S. Marine Corps Major Donald E. Kehoe, who believed that certain aerial phenomena were interplanetary in origin. This connection to real-life UFO investigations added a layer of intrigue to the film's premise. The movie follows the story of Dr. Marvin, who seeks the biggest generator Schenectady has to combat the alien threat, with a nod to General Electric, known for building generators in Schenectady. One notable effect in the film was the death ray used by the saucers, created using Roman candles as an in-camera effect, showcasing the filmmaking techniques of the era. Earth vs. The Flying Saucers is a classic in the science fiction genre, drawing inspiration from the fascination with UFOs and extraterrestrial mysteries of the 1950s. The 1956 movie Earth vs. The Flying Saucers had some interesting facts behind the scenes. One notable fact is that parts of the Hyperion treatment plant, later renamed the Hyperion Water Reclamation Plant in Los Angeles, were used as the movie's headquarters. The sound of the alien craft in the movie was actually created using the noise from the sewage disposal plant's disintegration tanks. Another intriguing fact is that one of the scenes depicting a saucer attacking jets is based on footage of an air show crash. This use of real-life footage added authenticity to the movie's special effects. These behind-the-scenes details give us a glimpse into how filmmakers creatively used real-world elements to bring the sci-fi spectacle of Earth vs. The Flying Saucers to life. In the 1956 movie Earth vs. The Flying Saucers, the supposed satellite launches shown in the film are actually stock footage of Viking rockets. These rockets were high-altitude probes that were the predecessors of the Vanguard, which was intended to be the first satellite launcher. Interestingly, none of the first 12 Vikings ever failed, but the 13th Viking, now called Vanguard, famously blew up on the launch pad, just like in the movie. This fact adds an intriguing twist to the film, as it draws a connection between the movie's fictional events and real-life rocket launches of the time. The use of authentic rocket footage from the Viking program provides a level of realism to the saucer attacks in the film. So, the next time you watch Earth vs. the Flying Saucers, remember that the rockets in the movie have a real-world history tied to the early days of space exploration. Narrated by Paul Frees, known for his work at Disneyland, and voice acting for Disney characters, this movie offers an interesting blend of science fiction and a touch of Disney magic. The film's use of actual rocket footage from the Viking program adds an extra layer of authenticity to the sci-fi spectacle. And if you ever catch a glimpse of a saucer shooting down a plane in the movie, you might be surprised to learn that it's real footage from an air show crash. This same footage was also used in the closing credits of the movie Fury, under the billing of director of photography Roman Vassianov. In Earth vs. the Flying Saucers, the filmmakers managed to combine elements of real rocket history with thrilling science fiction, creating a memorable movie experience. In the 1956 movie Earth vs. the Flying Saucers, one notable fact is that it was the last film in which Ray Harryhausen used stop-motion animation to create collapsing buildings. Harryhausen, the renowned special effects artist, found the labor involved in this technique to be too demanding. This decision marked a transition in special effects technology in the film industry. The use of stop-motion animation was a distinctive feature of the movie, and its abandonment by Harryhausen contributed to the film's historical significance. When feuds steal the spotlight, how media coverage amplified the conflicts among Earth vs. the Flying Saucers cast members in 1956. The movie Earth vs. the Flying Saucers took audiences on a thrilling journey to face an alien invasion. Behind the scenes, tensions among the cast members were brewing, and the media played a significant role in making these conflicts more prominent. The film, directed by Fred F. Sears, starred Hugh Marlowe and Joan Taylor as the lead characters. While their on-screen chemistry was commendable, off-screen, there were disputes and disagreements between the two. The media quickly picked up on this discord, turning it into a central narrative surrounding the movie. Newspapers and magazines covered every spat and disagreement between Marlowe and Taylor. Their feud was often blown out of proportion, with headlines and articles adding fuel to the fire. This media coverage not only magnified the tensions, but also piqued the public's interest, drawing more attention to the film. While some conflicts among cast members are a common occurrence in the entertainment industry, the intense media focus on the disputes during the production of Earth vs. the Flying Saucers is a notable example of how the media can amplify tensions among actors and impact a film's perception. In the end, despite the off-screen discord, the movie itself became a classic in the science fiction genre, but the media's role in publicizing the feuds among the cast members remains an intriguing aspect of the film's history. As we bid adieu to this captivating journey through the cinematic cosmos of Earth vs. the Flying Saucers, let us take a moment to reflect on the cosmic threads that connect us to this timeless classic. This monumental movie, born in the heyday of science fiction, continues to be a touchstone for enthusiasts of the extraterrestrial and the extraordinary. Its enduring charm lies not only in its groundbreaking special effects, but in the questions it stirs within us. What if we were to face the unknown, to confront the otherworldly, just as our protagonists did? How would we, as individuals, react when confronted with the unimaginable? Every viewer brings a unique perspective and personal history to this classic, and it's these diverse experiences that make it all the more remarkable. Whether you were introduced to it as a child, sharing in the thrills with wide-eyed wonder, or discovered it later in life, pondering its relevance and symbolism, your connection to Earth vs. the Flying Saucers is a story worth sharing. We invite you to embark on a journey of reflection. Share your thoughts, your memories, and your interpretations. Was it a nostalgic voyage into your childhood dreams, or did it inspire you to explore the mysteries of the cosmos? Have you shared it with new generations, passing down the torch of curiosity and wonder? We want to hear about your personal connection to this sci-fi masterpiece. Thank you for taking the time to delve into the world of Earth versus the flying saucers with us. Your unique perspective enriches the tapestry of this enduring cinematic treasure. Keep the cosmic conversation alive and let your thoughts be known.